Howdy people, 2 small orders today. These are orders 8 and 10. The reason why it's 8 and 10 is because number 9 got delivered early. So, on my 5th video, this is what we're going to do. Let's do the small one first. This has got like 8 items in it. Some are repeat items that I wanted to have extras of, so that I don't have to sit and wait 1,000 years for everything to cure before I can make another of them. Okay, let's try going with the ones I know are just repeats. There are 2 more of these web coasters and 2 more of these, well, my goodness. Let's just pull one out of the package. They're all going into Ziploc bags anyway for better storage. And this is the graveyard mold. I do like these quite a bit. And yes, I know Halloween's still a bit off, but it is what it is. Because I have to do things early around here because of our winters get so cold. We don't have craft fairs in the winter here, and last one usually ends in August, so I know it's just difficult to see these things. Okay, hold on. They sent me 3 spider webs and 1 graveyard. Okay, that's disappointing. First time I've ever seen them really mess up an order. The next one I guess I'd grabbed the 2 graveyards together. How about that? Okay, so they're both here. Well, the 2 and 2. Alright, this one is an owl mold. Now, I didn't realize it was going to be extremely, extremely small, because when they give measurements, they end up giving the outside measurements and not the inside measurements of the mold. And I did owl mold because we have owls in our town. People don't understand, though, that when you have owls, they're still a predatory bird. So if you have cats or small dogs, you really need to keep an eye on them when they're outside, because otherwise, well, they become just as much food as the mice and the squirrels do. And a set of chameleon powders. Let's see. Pure green blue. Oh, excuse me. Purple green blue. Can't read this. Okay, tap that down. It should be sealed, but it's not. And that's its color. Oops, I poofed it. It does sparkle quite a bit. Let's see if I can get some color shift out of the top here. And I'm not seeing any color shift. Oh, there it is. Get a little higher to the light, I guess. So, purple. Kind of a weird looking dark blue. But we'll test it out when I go to mix them. And then this one is red, green, gold. Oh, now see, this one is sealed properly. Sort of. A little off miss there. So I don't know. Let's see. I don't like opening them without my respirator on. Bad lungs and all. And it poofs in the air like crazy. Okay, we'll give that a shot. Yeah, if I can just get it at the camera area, right? Okay. Trying to go as fast as I can, but these things, the micas, take a little bit more time because you do really need to be careful with them. Ah, like that. Poof in the air. Don't know if you can see the shift, but we'll do those shiftings later. And since these are poofing like they're doing, and I got it all over my hand, I'm going to hold off on showing the rest of them until I actually go to mix them, and then I'll have my respirator on at that time. So I'll set these aside, but as you can tell, there's kind of a blue one here as well. It is blue. Boy, if they could put that against anything darker, I don't know. Green. And not sure. So what I'll do is later on, I will go ahead and put these in a picture so I can blow it up and take a look and read them. But there's kind of a reddish one, and then a green and a purple. Okay, the one I'm really excited to bring out, I'll leave that for the last one out of this package. And this one here is an owl. Now, I was looking at this one online today again, and noticed it is very intricate. It has detail in it like you would not believe. So when I go to do this one, I will be pausing the video on and off while I go ahead and do the micas into it. But very, very intricate detailed in here. Okay, last one out of this package. Now, I don't know if you've seen my last video, but in my last video, I had a coffin that I got. Now, this is that coffin. It is this size, comes in 2 pieces. So, this is kind of going to be the main attraction. And I got this one because it's got different lids with different designs. It's I think it's smaller. Trying to get it open here. And if you don't like the crinkling noise, you can mute it, or let me know in the comments if you just mute the noise, or if you want to actually hear what I'm saying, you don't mute it, and you would rather prefer me to pre-open the plastic packages. Okay. So what we have here first off, yeah, it's a bit smaller than the other. And inside it, there's a, I don't know if you can really see it, but there's a cross. Okay, I'll just continue to cut these open because, well, I don't do well with plastic. Okay. So, yes, it's got a cross in the bottom of it right there. Now, I do have a tape measure, so let's see what we can do about getting an idea of the size differences. This one here, inside, is about 4 3/4 inches. This one here, inside, is about 4 1/2 inches. So really not much smaller. And then the lids. This one here has a haunted house. Let's see, get it positioned better. I like that one. Haunted house has jack-o'-lanterns hanging from a tree and a bat in the sky. Okay, and this one also has a haunted house. Cat on a branch. Bats in the sky. And this one here has the moon and star alignment for Wicca. Witchcraft, as some people call it. And this one here has the all-seeing eye. Kind of like what you would see kind of on the pyramid. My goodness, my silicone mat's got a little bit of my kitty fur on it. So I hope you can see that really well. Okay, so what we're going to do, I guess, since they're all coffins, I think we'll just put these in with this one here. And then I'll be able to get it all together and do it all at once. Lots of coffins, lots of lids. Okay, now this one. This one, I believe, has one mold. Sorry, I can't always buy molds. Sometimes I gotta get a few other things. I'm trying to go and cut against the box that's in here because I know what's in that box. Okay, so the plastic is doubled up on the plastic upon the plastic. Alright. Now I got a better bite on that. Sometimes I think I should have my husband open these things. He doesn't have as many problems with plastic as I do. All right. Now we'll do the box first. And more plastic with the tape. Oh my goodness. Sweetheart, while I do the others, can you open that, please? Thank you. Alright, so I had to buy some new hair ties. So those are hairband elastics. And then these are just a bag of 1,000 or something like that of what they call jelly mix, and they're nylon rubber bands. Whoops. And they just fly off like crazy. Very tiny ones. Meant for kids, but I don't have much hair. I cut it all off. And then bought some more stickers. These are some more white butterflies mixed with a couple of other different kind of colors. And some more yellow butterflies, also mixed with a few extra colors. And because I have some issues with getting paint under my nails and in my nails, and as you can tell, they haven't broken off yet because every year they break off just before Halloween, so I can't use them for my witch nails. But these are nail brushes. They're softish, but these will help clean the paint from my nails so that I don't look like I'm a piece of art myself. Then I bought some stuff for jewelry making. Goodness. Okay. So these are very tiny. I'll try to get a good representation up there. I didn't think it would be this tiny, but it is what it is. These are little itty bitty witches. They're little charms, or you can make an earring out of them, or whatever type of thing. Sorry about the hiccups again. I do have that issue. These are seashells. They are the clamshell variety. And they all have a starfish on them as well. Okay. Then we have feathers. And of course everything will be put up on the screen in the description. And that's what these look like. Okay, there's the other pack of those. And then I bought these sealable bags so that I can put keychains and jewelry and such in them. There's a pack of 100 here. And these are the largest size I could find. They were listed as 8 by 12 centimeters. And then I bought slightly smaller ones. These are 8 by, okay, well I guess I didn't. Nope. 2 packs of 8 by 12. Alright. Get some more of the jewelry items out. Alright, looks like I got them found. Okay, so bunch of multicolored jump rings. Of course, you know me and my fumbles. I will not be opening this package until I have a safe way to transfer them into something that will hold them without me losing them all over the floor for my cats to play chase with. Then we have some more Halloween related charms or pendants. These could actually be used as a pendant because they are a little bit larger, but they can double as a charm. They have a lot of detail to them. Let's see if I can get it to sit there well enough to see. Okay, that's the bats to go with the witches. Well, look at that, I've already lost the witches. Nope, there they are. Okay, bats to go with the witches. And then I have a pack of, okay, I bought 2 packs of bats. Alright, these are both bees. One is a silver bee, the other a gold. And that's its detail. They're not all that large, but yes, they can double as a pendant or a charm. And if you cut these off, you know, on any of these, you can use them inside resin. And then, of course, the gold. And then we have let's go with these 2. These are the lotus flower, and I did buy 2 packs of that. I probably should have gotten some gold ones, but I didn't actually see any gold at that time. That way I could have had silver and gold. And that's what they look like. They're quite nice, actually. Good detailed. And then I have 2 bags of various Halloween charms. We'll go ahead and just dump them here as a representation. So there are things like this here, which is a spider web from a corner with the spider on it. Now this does not have a gem in it. It is just a faceted area. So you could actually add a gem if you wanted to in that. And then they have the traditional spider web. Ghost. This is a witch stirring a pot. See if I can get just a little bit closer for you. Don't know if it's going to actually focus all the way. This one here is a haunted house. Scarecrow with a crow, couple of crows on it. Then we have a skull with bat wings. A witch flying on a broomstick. Well, I know this is a skeleton, but oh my goodness. I don't know what it's got on top of its head. Let's see, maybe you all can tell me what that is. I don't see so well these days. Bat in flight. Devil with pitchfork. A really cheesy skull and crossbone. Completely cheesy. Another ghost of a different type. And a smaller cheesy ghost with the word boo on it. Another witch in flight, kind of really cheesy. And I think this is a Mexican skeleton because it's got more maracas. So maybe a Day of the Dead situation. Okay. Now remember, this bag here is a repeat of those there, though I'm not too sure if there's anything different. If there is, I'll show you in another video. Okay, and then I bought this hodgepodge of mixed Halloween charms. And so there are different things to be able to put onto a charm. Bracelet or necklace or whatever. Spider, and web in an oval. Spider and web. Doesn't matter if they get mixed up because, well, you know. Okay, so some more spider and web. This one's, I could think, the same as out of the other package. Well, yes it is. So that's a good thing. I can make pairs of things that way. And this one also is like out of the other package. But as you can tell, there are skeletal hands in this package here. Some jack-o'-lantern. Vampire teeth. More bats in flight. And, well, I'm not really too sure if this is supposed to be like a ghoul or a cat or... don't know. Remember, if you see something of what it's supposed to be, please say something in the comments. But as you can tell, we're not going to go through them all because, well, some are repeats, others are not, and I will go ahead and cover what is not a repeat later on. Okay, so I'll bag all that up later. We'll get to this one here. This is a light, an LED light that plugs into your USB. So let's see if that works and how well. Oh my goodness. Here we go again. Plastic and dye. And then what I'll do is I have an extension USB. Yeah, that's not going to work. Okay, so I'll plug it in over here. You won't be able to see it, but I'd like to see if it's working. It is flexible. Oh, and it is bright. There's no way to dim it, so it's just bright. This is the top, and this is where the light comes at. Okay. And this here is for when I'm working on my tablet, because lately I touch the tablet with the side of my hand all the time. And this is meant to keep you from doing that and making goofies. So you put 2 fingers in here, your thumb there, so that when you're working with screen sensitivity, you can put your hand down and still be able to have control without making marks you don't want to mark. Okay. I bought this to put things like this in, but I guess I'm not going to get too many in there. So I might just save this for the jump rings and earring backs and such. and then try to find a larger one, maybe. This here is for plastic grocery bags to be shoved down in and then be able to pull them back out. And I do reuse as much as I can of everything that I can. So this will come in handy for here at my little station. Keep my garbage under control. And last but certainly not least, my last item is the mold. So we have this little old silicone mold that is maple leaves of different sizes. There are slightly different shaped smaller ones than a mid-size and a larger one. They're not very large, as you can tell by the size of my hand, and I purposely didn't want anything extremely large because trying to get that a really large one in a mold with other items is impossible. And this is really soft and almost sticky, very pliable, but the inside is shiny. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, everyone, until the next Temu order, this will be the last one probably for about a week and a half maybe. And then I want to take a long hiatus from anything shopping and concentrate on my resin work, my flow painting, my brush painting, just crochet, knitting, etc. So as I said, there's a variety of things I'm interested in, and if you're wanting to watch those and not miss them, please subscribe and hit that bell so that you'll get those notices, and like the video if you found something interesting in it. Maybe comment and give me some suggestions on what some of these things were and what you'd maybe want to see in the future, not see in the future, whether you'd prefer me to just be quiet and write things up on the screen, that kind of situation, because I know a lot of people get bored with people's voices and talk, and I'm trying not to make this a very long video, but I'm just trying to explain. So, also, if you think somebody's going to get something out of it that you know, share. All right, you're all awesome. We'll see you the next time around.